gentlemen, and beyond. How are you guys doing today? My name is Anima. Welcome back, baby cakes. Equipped with having seen a little clip of the Baby Cakes song from last episode. If you haven't seen it, you're a scrub. A different tune, I am definitely saying. Since the last episode, I've totally accepted and welcomed Baby Cakes as part of my life. Three of a kind, I believe. That is the group behind Baby Cakes. If you're new to this, you're just gonna be like, what the fuck? Just back button, burn computer. Anyway, yeah, welcome back to Dream Daddy. Girl, you know what time it is. It's time to date some motherfucking daddies. Motherfucking daddies, that's... I'm not gonna... That kind of actually makes a lot of sense. Anyway, that was extra weird. We are due our final date with Kragos. Craigie Craig. Craig the egg. Craig. That doesn't even make sense saying it that way. It should be Craig, but that makes even that fucking language is stupid. We should just call him Sir Aigi, and that should be his name forever. Yep. There it is, Sir Aigi. That's how you say it. Yeah, so we're gonna go and do his date. I am so thrilled. It's gonna be our first ending, babes. Oh, Nipstash is going to score. I'm really thrilled. Nubus Nipstash did deserve some love. By the way, quick reminder, we'll be preserving a save file that just has like, we'll be preserving this save file basically, so we'll be able to get Amanda's ending. Let's message Craig Can. That's so funny. That's like so deliberate. It's Craig Can, not Craig Can't. I can commit. I'm sure this is my dream daddy at least for this episode. Lol. Okay, you pay your bills early. What does this mean anyway? I always wondered about that shape. It took some time for our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I could go camping and be camp at each other. It doesn't involve the wilderness at all. We just go at each other all weekend. 24 hours straight. Just 48 hours. That's not how you be camp. That's just... I don't think there are words for what that is. He always stays so busy with work and the kids. But it's good to know that we'll just be able to spend some time relaxing together in nature. Nature, baby. All right. Since our first run, I've managed to go on regular runs with Craggy, Eggy Pebble. I mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out. But the added benefit is that I've seen a lot of improvement in my health. Oh, very good. Very good. I think that's the noise that would make. Or like you squeeze it in, it would go, or you squeeze it in, it just goes, fuck! That would be a great toy. Not for children. I was able to sift through the attic and find my old camping gear from college. Craig put me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags and the tent. Well, he takes care of the food. He's gonna fucking go and hunt a boar, isn't he? He's just physically gonna go and do that. So I double-checked to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig should be here any minute now. Cactus, no! Amanda's gonna be spending, that's painful, don't do that, this weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about it as I am. I am feeling nervous about it because her friends are complete bitches, so, I mean, I hope she gets to, you know, enjoy herself. Hey, Amanda Panda! Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip.
Hey, Pops!
Ready for your trip?
Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go.
How much did you pack? That seems like a lot for 2 days.
Oh, it's all my camera equipment. Lenses, tripod, flash, all that.
Are you even going to have time to take pictures?
I'll find a way. I always find a way. I need to get some good shots for my series on national monuments.
Oh, what? It's not going to be about national monuments. It's going to be about something else. What's the series about?
It's one of those internet series where I imagine Disney princesses as founding fathers.
What?
I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm talking
reading is difficult. I'm taking portraits of my friends. No, don't. This is weird. I guess this scene would happen, like, no matter what the point is, because this is linked to Craig's ending and not actually specifically to Amanda's timeline. Oh, well, I'm going to be in the woods, out there in nature, you know, naked and sticking my dick in bushes. I'm not saying that to my child. What the hell? Just me and Mother Nature, the old Madra de trees.
Are you gonna be alright on your own?
Yeah.
I'm not going to have any signal out there. I won't be able to text or call you at all.
Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple days without constant updates on who just got voted off International Haunted House Hunters.
Don't mess with that. That is sacred in the Nipstash family, and you must cherish that.
Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of ornate stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stairs.
Amanda finishes zipping up the big suitcase and lugs it next to the door of her room. She turns around and gives me a big hug.
Relax, Dadtron. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and 2 mom chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me.
Placed there by the mums that just like to cover the students in ice cream for sinister and strange purposes.
Well, alright, don't steal anything, okay?
Since you asked nicely, fine. Promise.
Take the free shampoo in the hotel, honey. You know what to do.
I step outside holding my bags behind me. He's babyless! He couldn't find the time to steal a baby on the way. Craig already strapped some camping gear on top of my modest but stylish car. He notices me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me. I got it. Don't you dare. Such a gentleman. Oh, no, I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eye out for the eggplants. We're gonna do this right. Such a gentleman.
I almost had a case of the vapors there.
Oh, yeah, baby! Oh, baby! Actual first try. Actual first try, not just first try. Not true.
Never fear. These muscles were made for picking up heavy things and putting them in other places.
Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy.
I guess I can't argue with that. Everything good with Amanda?
Yep. On her way to a school trip to Washington, D.C. What about your offspring?
Already at Smashley's for the weekend. I'm ready to get my cap on.
Please be ready to get your cap on. I need to see it. I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car. We get in. I'm so endeared by this thing all the time.
Oh no!
What's wrong?
I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back.
Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and cold press some carrots?
No, it's just...
Just try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all of your worries and blend them into pulpy good vibes.
Craig takes a deep breath.
Do we have anything to listen to?
All I had at my place is a series of CDs that guide you through a thorough and intense calisthenics workout. Do you want to listen to those? I'm just kidding.
I couldn't tell with this guy. Craig hands me a thick case filled with CDs.
Take your pick.
I thumb through page after page of kids' sing-along CDs.
Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star takes me back.
Keep going.
I get to the end of the case to find, in the very last slot, a blank CD with Craig's handwriting on it.
DJ Kegstan's Mega Mix Volume 1.
Made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it.
Please, hell yes. I pop the CD into this car's stereo, and it's like I'm immediately transported to our old dorm room. Hit after hit plays, and soon we're both happily scream-singing the lyrics to each song as we fly down the highway.
This song was Carl's favourite.
Carl! The third roommate!
He brought that dog home one night, and I couldn't pry you two apart.
So we spent an entire semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student roommate who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark.
And then we had a room inspection.
That RA was so suspicious of us but could never prove anything.
They just like put the dog in like a coat, you know, they just tried to make it so he looked like a person, but it was like so obviously a dog.
And Carl was just under a blanket.
Bless that pup's courage under fire.
Man, we did some dumb things back in college.
The hours fly by as we belt out tunes in whatever non-existent key our voices register in. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas of everything nature has to offer.
It feels good to be back out here.
Real good.
Yes, we're back. That was a slightly scary sounding, like, introductory noise. It was like, the souls of the damned. We park our car at the entrance to a familiar trail and load up our gear on our backs. Oh no, it's fucking Twin Forest. They're gonna come out and suck my toes. No, get my consent first. I'm thankful I've been working on my health over the past couple of weeks. Otherwise, I'd be dreading all the hiking that's about to happen. He's cute. Look at it. He's like, eh. Craig looks intently at his phone. Craig, if you don't put that phone down, I'm gonna insert it into your ass.
Everything all right?
Yep. Just had to fire off one last work email.
Craig pockets the phone and we start off on the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all the murder sprints. I look around me and take in the tall trees and some animal chirps.
Everything okay back there?
There's no reception out here.
Oh yeah, being out in the middle of nowhere will do that.
I recognize the look of anxiety on Craig's face.
What if there's a problem?
You trained for this. Reception is the least of our worries.
Alright. Heart of the cards! Either there won't be, you trained for this, or reception is the least of our worries. There won't be is just like, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I think this is right.
Look, Craig, we all know that if you really wanted, you could flex your calf muscles and fly out of here like a rocket ship all the way back to Maple Bay. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. This is our weekend.
We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his tracks.
Maybe we should go back.
Did we do it right? Let's play this out and then see.
We should find another campground that gets good cell phone reception.
Craig, seriously, what's wrong?
I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instinct is kicking in, and my mind keeps conjuring up all sorts of worst-case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I would have no way of knowing.
Okay, alright, let's see if we can get those motherfucking eggplants, because I don't think I'll be able to sleep ever again. If the twins were up here, I was going to shit my fucking pants. Reception is the least of our worries. Let's see that. If it's the top one, I'm going to be like, what the hell?
We're out here in the middle of nowhere, miles from civilization, nothing with us but the clothes on our backs and a sack of granola. You ever read those stories about campers who get eaten by bears, or who get lost and have to drink their own urine? Or worse, what if we have to eat each other? Craig, promise you'll eat me. I couldn't handle cannibalizing my best friend emotionally. Or physically. You're far too lean. I wouldn't be able to last through the winter.
The bloody Amazon robot. Okay, he didn't like that at all. The Amazon robot. I didn't even say their name.
There's no X at all.
I can't say her name. She who must not be named. What should I name? I should think of a code name or something. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's go. There won't be why. What did I say? I was going to be like, what the hell? Let's do that.
It'll be fine. Come on, bud.
Oh.
Who's a relaxed boy? I don't know. Craig.
Oh.
I'm a relaxed boy. Yeah, but why? I would have never known that was going to be the thing. Whatever. That's what Reload is for. Ha ha! Can't take that from me unless you curse me with twins, I suppose. That's one of the most romantic things you've ever said, Nubus.
That's my dude.
That was really cute. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. Okay. But he's still got his little smile on, so that's cute. We have seen this. Indeed. Indeed.
Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands.
Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. That would never reassure me in a million years. I'd be like, please do not harm me. I am tiny and small and very frail.
Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all and focus just on ourselves for this little trip. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods.
Craig looks me directly in the eyes.
Oh.
No distractions. No cell phone service. Just two dads relaxing out in the woods.
We're gonna have some fun this weekend.
Craig and I get back to marching. That's ominous. That's ominous. If I was going hiking with a friend and they turned to me and was like, we're going to have some fun, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to cry. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite, and we're both glad to see that we're the only people there. Because I murdered everybody preemptively. I want this. I want this very much.
I can't believe you still have this tent.
Found it in my attic and already checked it for holes. It's seen better days, sure, but I think we'll be able to survive.
I dump the bag of fabric and poles into the ground. We unfold the tent in the desired spot. I hand Craig the stakes.
We still know how to do this, right?
Of course we do!
We do not. After 20 minutes, oh, it's a lush little cell. That's pretty nice. Is that, what is that? Is that a floating, what the hell is this? Is that a log or something? I'm very bamboozled by you. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to, I'm falling and I can't get up. We somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent should look like, would look like if you asked somebody to draw a picture of one with their eyes shut. I wouldn't put this up against a storm, but I think we'll be able to survive for the night. We set out a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork. Bro!
Look at us go!
Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews, for we hold dominion over this land.
Oh.
Verily! And, look at our camping chairs, which we are gonna sit on!
That's right, you're so creative and smart and good at writing and talking, you're very good.
So what's next on the Camp Extravaganza docket.
Well, now that we have shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit up the way that I'm sure we could hike to.
Let's get hiking.
Craig and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. I have a feeling that it's removed the sound effects on reloading. I think that's what's happened, because remember there used to be like a tree sound effect? I have a feeling that's what happened, but like we're not gonna get around not reloading, lads. I'm sorry. I could make some music if you want. La 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 la. Very romantic, sets the mood. Just capture that little sound bite and just replay it all the time in your head and it'll really enhance the mood, I promise. Craig reaches out an arm and stops me.
Hey!
Dude! Does that look like what I think it looks like?
I look over where he's pointing.
Oh my god, it does. That tree looks like the butt!
It's very, very serious expression.
I can't get over how detailed it is.
I examine the butt tree further. The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples. What?
I thought we were gonna have a great time camping, but this makes it even better!
Craig holds back a snicker.
I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one.
I'm snickering now too.
Let us analyze this tree further.
Craig and I share a huge belly laugh at our awful jokes.
The best thing about this is that there's no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad.
We high-five. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks that we remember back from our college days. I think we're getting close now.
Check it out!
There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Yay, music! I did not expect that. Ooh, that's nice. We get music instead of it being all bugged out. That's super cool. Thank you, Bug Jesus. Cresting over a hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Mouths agape! Agape with the genuine beauty of the place, we go to investigate.
The old waterfall.
Dude!
It's gorgeous!
Nature is so rad.
Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is.
Think we could jump off it like in the old days?
Ha! Let's all dad is happy here on dry land.
Wow, goodbye. That was scary. Just sort of, I don't know.
Looks like you could climb right up over there.
We didn't even bring our swimming trunks.
What are you talking about?
Nani? Nani kore? Craig immediately begins taking his clothes off. Ah! Oh no! I did. Oh no! Is this what's happening? Is it happening? Is it happening? What's happening? Is it happening? Is it happening? Are we gonna get moist pebble, folks? Are we actually gonna get a moist pebble? I don't know. But he's beautiful. Look at him. But it's all his nipples. I have nipples too. Nubus nip stash. We have so much in common. ... Look at Craig's butt. Don't look at Craig's butt. I'm gonna look at Craig's butt. I mean, like, it's the only right thing to do. And we have to make our intentions clear, folks! We ain't getting no friendly ending. I wouldn't advise actually looking at someone's butt. That would be kind of disrespectful. Unless the interest is sort of clear, I suppose. I'm not going to give you advice on whether or not to look at somebody's butt. I'm not going to do it because then you'll take it on board, or maybe you won't, and maybe my advice would have saved your life. Who knows? We're going deep down the daddy hole now. Let's go. Craig turns around suddenly. He catches me looking, and I cry.
I do a lot of glute workouts.
Yeah! Get those eggplants, baby! I immediately turn away and throw myself into the river. You coming or what? I'm coming, Craig! I don't know about this, dude. He's already making his way over to the waterfall by the time I finish my sentence. Whether he went ahead, speaking, for fuck's sake. Ah! When he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes. Whoa.
We lived together for years and I've seen your ass more times than I can count, big boy. It's no big deal.
You got it, Chief. Let's put on a show. Who needs pants anyway? It's like, there's no way I could escape. That's hilarious. I don't want to escape, but still. Chief, let's put on a show, or who needs pants anyway? It's either every single one is fabulous, but we could put on a show. Can we put on a show?
If the clothes are coming off, then it's someone's birthday.
Craig gives me the wolf whistle. Ow! Yeah! Okay, but hang on. Put a pin in this. Put a pin in this. Let's see what the other responses have for us. Oh, I'm scared. I don't want the music to go away. Oh, I don't want the music to go away. I don't want the music to go away. The music's gone! Why do you take the tunes from me? That's it, it's time. La 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 la. No, that's not right. Okay, so we picked, let's put on a show. How about you got it, Chief? I take my shirt off and that's boring. It's just boring. That was dull. That was boring. No! Who needs pants anyway? They're society's oppressors! Down with the pants! Down with the system! That's the spirit. Fuck. Just F it all. God damn it. I picked the right response. No, it was the music. It's fine. I'll work, so I'll do something, okay? Let's put on a show. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I turn and give my booty a good spike.
That one's for you, big boy.
What if we walked into a parallel universe? I take my shirt off and drop it in a pile with Craig's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb up to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to step on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting up. At the top, we look over the cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly still shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines watching and hoping I would be bringing him home in a gurney. Oh my god, that's sad and depressing and spoopando.
Man, this could be dangerous.
Craig looks me in the eyes.
Don't think. Just jump.
Let it go! Craig cannonballs off of the waterfall into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces up from under the water.
Wow!
He treads water and looks up at me. You coming or what? Do I have to say it again? Don't think, just jump. How are you supposed to just not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes grip the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think, just. I run off the edge, trying to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle it turns into a really graceful belly flop. I hit the water with a loud slap. I resurface to find Craig giggling. Oh. Are you giggling at me, boy? I rate that belly flop. A solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place. 8 out of 10 for your heart being in the right place. I'll take it. I playfully splash water at Craig. Oh. Are you sure about that? Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. We've issued a challenge! I splash him again. Oh. No! You've given me no choice! We're going to drown. Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water.
You've awakened the beast!
He launches another wave of water at me.
Don't put me in a corner here! Don't put a wild animal in the corner!
Squirt water at him with your hands. Hammer fist. Dunk him. Okay. Alright, we've got to... Okay, we are not gonna be able to dunk this man. He is going to overpower us and kill me very dead. What's hammer fist? Hammer fist? I mean, I could squirt water at him with my hands, but I think he just won't even blink. So let's do the hammer fist. With the force of thunder, I bring my fist down into the water, creating a tidal wave that drenches Craig.
Good one! But I think I can do better.
Craig answers back with his own tidal wave. It's big enough to launch me back. He's so strong. Well, I didn't see those fucking aubergines! Let's go for the dunk! I think he's just gonna thrash us, though. He's way too strong, surely. I lunged for Craig and managed to get him in an arm lock. Time for the finishing move. I summon all of my dad's strength to lift Craig out of the water.
Hey!
And I drop him down for the splash. Craig bounces back out of the water.
My turn!
Oh no, he was completely unaffected. Of course he was. I told you he wouldn't be. He's a monster. He's an animal. Oh no, it seems like Craig was simply allowing me to pick him up and dunk him. He grapples me with his clearly superior muscles and quite literally tosses me across the water. Oh dear, I emerged from the water devastated.
You think I did all those pull-ups just so I could look good with my shirt off? Nah, bro. These arm cannons are dad launchers.
Oh, yes! Yes, that's what I need. Give me more. That's what I need, like an addict. Craig does a playful flex for me. Boy, damn. Craig, truce. Please. Craig thinks about it.
Yeah, sure.
We shake hands. There is peace.
Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush.
Not so scary now, huh?
Another race to the top.
Oh, that's obviously the one. That's obviously the one. Come on. We run all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball off of the waterfall again. What a rush!
Good form on that.
Good form on that one. Wanna go again?
You know it.
I don't know if this is the right thing to do. I'm starting to get a weird sense. With the same energy we had in our youth, we climb back up to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water.
Phew, man. This is fun. Got one more in you?
I live for danger. Oh, I'm scared! Nipperino, don't break every bone in your body. It takes us a little more time, but we get to the waterfall and both do our best running jumps into the water below.
All right. I think that's my limit. We should get going back before it gets too dark.
You're right.
We should probably head back.
We go and put our clothes back on and notice they're soaking wet. Maybe our splash fight... But where are my fucking eggplants? I don't know if I was able to get them. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea.
It's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going.
I must go back! I'm a mess. Okay, so I went back and I did the options. I don't really think... I don't know. I didn't try every single possible combination. But I noticed that we can just sort of stay here and Craig can, like, leave. And you can be like, there is nothing but the waterfall. I'll go and rejoin Craig. I'm going to try there is nothing but the waterfall and see what happens. Finally, some peace and quiet so I can work on my form. I scramble up the rocks again. Man, the adrenaline's wearing off, I guess. By the time I get to the top, I'm gasping for air. Here goes nothing. I take a running start for my biggest jump yet, but as I get to the edge I trip, tumbling off of the cliff and onto the rocks below. As my broken body slips into the water, I look down to see a pool of red forming around me. Oh my god, I don't have long, just long enough to be alone with my thoughts. What the fuck is this? Why? Why did I push myself beyond my physical limits? Why did I let the search for adrenaline overrule my sensibilities? Why didn't I use the buddy system? Goodbye, cruel world. I could see that my chances at love were dashed, much as the same as my poor body was dashed upon the rocks of these waterfall. What? The rocks in this waterfall? What the hell? Your water fell to your... Oh, Jesus. Ow! Oh, no! Well... Let's continue the search for eggplants. Alright, I gave up. Can't find any eggplants. I can't find any eggplants. I could go Da Vinci Code and just fucking try every single goddamn thing. But, you know, let's just continue. Let's continue. Maybe there'll be eggplants to find elsewhere. Sopping wet, we hike back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. That's just an excuse to have just like fucking trouncing around like this. Craig pulls out a couple steaks and some chopped potatoes in tinfoil. Oh my god, that's making me hungry. You ready for a feast?
You ready for a feast?
Redacted.
Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relaxation station and I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you.
Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here.
Craig cooks now? I remember how his entire sophomore year... Sophomore? Thank you. Sophomore year diet consisted of microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved, and have trouble believing the thing he just said.
At least let me start the fire.
Sure. Let me just grab my matches.
Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh!
No.
I know I packed it.
Craig checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles and now I'm more acutely aware of how cold and wet I am. We really need to get a fire started.
Okay, well, it's not the end of the world.
Oh.
Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude.
Oh,
Don't be. We can figure this out. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. We need some wood.
I gesture to the trees around us.
Oh, man.
There's no shortage of that.
And some tinder.
Oh.
We can make that work.
I'm gonna swipe on you, buddy! And then, I think some ancient aliens are then supposed to come by and give us advanced technology. Or renovate our house, depends on the show.
Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have all the materials that could conceptually make a passable-looking campfire.
Oh.
Just add fire, right?
That's the fun part.
The sun is just now setting and a cool breeze rustles the leaves of the trees around us. We have to work quick.
I've done this in the past. I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second.
Any way I can help?
Give me some moral support. Lift my spirits and we'll make this fire happen.
Okay. Let's not go overboard with the compliments. Never knew a better Craig. You can do it. I don't want to say never knew a better Craig, because I like all incarnations of Craig. You can do it. You can do it!
Clear eyes. Full heart. Can't, not make that fire. You can make that fire, Craig.
Oh.
That's the stuff.
Where are my fucking eggplants?
In all my days, I can confidently say I've never known a Craig to be a better friend, father, or firemaker.
Oh.
There it is. There it is! Except I didn't see a single eggplant, so I'm probably gonna go commit Sudoku. Aww!
Actually, now that I think about it, I knew a guy named Craig in high school who ended up getting a job as a professional pyrotechnics operator, and I suppose he must have been pretty good at starting fire, but I bet you're even better than that guy.
Bro. What? Wait, why? What? Why does it go so weird? But we got the black thing. No!
You're really giving that fire the business. You're an amazing, hard-working father with a steady work ethic, and everyone loves you. Your daughters think you're a superhero, and the neighborhood dads respect you immensely. Also, your butt looks great.
Hey! But why? Go overboard with compliments is by definition going overboard. Oh, whatever. Fine. I'll take it. I'll take those eggplants. I'll take them to the eggplant bank and I'll be like, hey, person who I respect, cash these eggplants in for even more eggplants. I don't want to let go of the eggplants. I don't really know why I go to the bank for them. I don't want money. I just want the eggplants. Bro, stop.
You'll make me cry.
Okay. Don't want your tears putting out the fire.
What? He's like, Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Good job, Craig! Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going.
Way to go, man. We're regular old outdoorsy fellas.
Fellas! Hooray for not dying!
I take a seat in one of the lawn chairs Craig brought and cozy up to the fire, warming up my hands.
Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner.
Is he gonna... That's really quite something. I watch as Craig stokes the fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks. After all that hiking and swimming and fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit. With the sound of crickets and the scent of steak filling the air, I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears 2 steaks in a pan he's been heating up on the fire, cracking thyme, right? I'm not being stupid there. Thyme! Thank you. I wasn't sure if we were going to have a oregano incident, which is actually fine, apparently. You guys told me it's just the way that certain folks say it in certain places, and in a Merba they say oregano. 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 And crushed ginger over it while basting them both in butter. Wow. I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I ever saw him get in college when he started sprinkling the seasoning packet onto the dry ramen and eating it straight up. That hits a little too close to home. When did this happen? You used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk. Oh, God. How did you even live?
I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready.
Craig puts the steaks onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig smacks my hand away, shattering every finger bone I have.
Dude, let them rest. It'll be more flavorful that way.
I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepares a side salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto freshly chopped greens. He places it next to a generous pile of roasted potatoes covered in olive oil and rosemary. I'm getting ravenous. You terrible person. Give me the rosemary and thyme. Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in.
Everything tastes okay?
I'm in heaven.
Oh.
That's what I like to hear.
Remember how for an entire semester we'd eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Huh?
It's so hard to not go back to that.
Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together.
Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like the laugh with no humor in it. That's grim nasty.
I'm glad you think that.
I glance at Craig while he picks at this salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's still something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted.
You okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down.
I don't know.
I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel.
I'm tired, bro.
You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Hi.
I have to. For my girls. I volunteer at their school, I cook healthy meals for them, I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them.
No! No!
And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way?
I don't know.
That, I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
But it seems like it's bleeding you dry.
Oh.
If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it.
Craig, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself, too.
Dude.
I do, though. I eat right and exercise and...
That's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know?
Nice.
Nice. What?
You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs just because you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. You matter, too.
Oh.
It's just... I know I can provide for my family. And if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them.
Oh.
But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, the voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about being out here.
Craig, you're trying your best and you're doing an amazing job. That's a fact. But even if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness.
Oh.
Do I, though?
Why? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. We got him up with the bro! Yes! I look at Craig and think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive. He encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person.
If you could only see yourself the way I see you.
Oh.
Craig beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies.
Oh.
Come on, I brought dessert.
Oh, are you going to use the campfire to torch the top of some creme brulee?
Oh.
What?
I know little to nothing about cooking.
Craig pulls. I feel like that happens. That flow of like conversational joke happens a lot with Anubis in this game. Like he'll say something absurd and then they'll be like, what? And he'll be like, I don't know anything.
Hey.
Well, you still know how to make s'mores, right? I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, you used to just completely blacken the marshmallows.
Oh.
Oh, I stand by that. It's charred on the outside, but the gooey center is preserved.
Brutish.
Craig throws a marshmallow at me and I catch it in my mouth.
Oh.
Pro move.
We used to be able to do that at a great distance against a wind disadvantage. Give me a week of practice and I'll be competitive again.
Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up towards the sky.
The stars are so much brighter out here.
Yeah. I miss this, Nubus.
He said her name! Say my name, say my name! Oh my god. He said Nubus.
Me too.
We stay here until it gets late, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually clamber into the tent. We're in the tent, baby! We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag. Ave Maria! Okay, let's just not blow it, okay? I mean, bad phrasing. Wait, where's the other sleeping bag? Don't blow it! Except do. What is happening? I look around for a second. Oh no! I must have left it at home! Nubus, you cheeky cunt! You definitely only brought one! You did it on purpose, you cheeky son of a... You're so good, well done. I'll just curl up over here. No way! Here! Craig unzips the sleeping bag and spreads it out so there's enough room for both of us to lay on top of it.
Night, bro.
Good night, bro.
I roll over and we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. Don't even fucking play with me right now. Don't even play with me right now. I shiver and without realizing it, I find myself nesting closer to Craig. I'm sure he won't mind. He turns over and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. Oh, Pebble! I turn over trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face only a few inches away from my own. For once, he looks at peace. Oh god. Oh, it's Ave Maria, It's gonna look like I'm doing the cross the wrong way because it's reflected, but I'm doing it right, okay? His eyes are about to open. His hand finds a place at my waist. Not that anyone cares. I'm not sure who leans. I don't know why it's Ave Maria all of a sudden. I've like never done that before. That's a new one. Yay! I'm not sure who leads in first, but suddenly we're kissing. We look at each other again. My heart racing. Craig.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's so cute. God, that's so cute. That's so cute. Time to ugly cry.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore.
I got feelings for you, bro. This is really cute. The use of bro is really making me like die.
Bro, me too.
I run my hands through his hair, then down to his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. I feel so secure.
Oh.
You know, talking about old times is fun, but
Oh, he did not just say that to me.
I like making new memories with you.
I smile, tracing the lines of his hip with my finger. We kiss again. I'm not worried about us getting too cold tonight. Date complete, bitch! Dad nap, dad snark, marinara, bro, hike, waterfall! Obviously. Obviously!
Amazing date.
He said it was an amazing date and it was super amazing. Daddy points, dad points, daddy points. We did it. Click to continue, bitch. Keg stand champion. Wow. Phew. Alright. I am sweating bullets. That was great! I don't really know how this is going to work. So... But that was awesome! That was awesome, and... Pardon me, just for clarity's sake. Good lord, why is the scroll bar so slow? La 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 la. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Look, we still have the dad book save file. Yeah, bitch! Yeah, bitch! We still have that dad book save file, which is pretty fucking fantastic, so... We can just load it from there, and Bob's your uncle, and Nubus is your dad. Folks, that was awesome. I loved that. That was so good. I really loved that. It's probably one of my favorite, like, I've played a lot of dating sims, okay? That's probably one of my favorite endings I've ever seen in just anything. That was magnifique. Magnifique. That was really good. I loved that. It felt very, like, natural, and it felt like it went to like an important place, I think, without being forced, and it was very consistent to Craig's character, and it felt very thoughtful and good and pure and clean and just great, and it made me feel nice. I really love it. And the use of bro it's so cute. I love it. Oh my god, I'm gonna go and, I don't know, ugly cry probably. Let me know how you enjoyed the ending, or if you didn't, why? It's okay, you're entitled to your own opinions, even if they're wrong. Thank you all so much for watching. More Dream Daddy will be coming up shortly, but in the meantime, feel free to check out any content like it. Links will be in the description or in the end card that is soon to follow. Thank you so much for watching, folks, once again. But absolutely most importantly, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.